It's week 4 of the 2027 season, and we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. There are few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Jags and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all... to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Go, let's go. Take right open. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Jaguars hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That's complete, right around the 8. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Lawrence. And it's caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They just
feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Think right. Go. 11.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
the timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting that he continues the streak in this game.
2nd and 7. Now a first carry here for their running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and make...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 64 yards. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Fighting to stay, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
11, again.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. He's got Thomas yet again complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
Hey, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
We're at 23.
At the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. In motion left goes a tight end. Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough. High-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
13, Luke.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, Ryan.
Back to throw again. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignments.
Oh, wide open, complete. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
2nd down and a yard.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Mahomes going to throw.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
At their own 30-yard line.
Red on red.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Flushed out right.
That one down the field for Strange.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So we've come to halftime after. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. In motion goes the tight end. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now back to throw.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Over the middle, complete. It's Bailey. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, go!
A give running right, Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bailey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play.
Let's go.
These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. Listen.
Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And now off to the races down the right side.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more?
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yellow.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And again, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
11, ag. Hey, I'm gun.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Thomas has it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Here we go.
They'll run with Hall. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking